The humble chicken is delicious, versatile, and most importantly, inexpensive. But what happens when you take this inexpensive ingredient and push it to the absolute max? As a working professional in kitchens, sometimes it doesn't make sense to do crazy and weird experience, as I always go by the saying, simplicity is elegance. But someone without those bounds, like Guga Foods, will make a $1,005 chicken, eat it, and this is what happens. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patron, Fable and Flourish. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction. We reacted to Adam Ragusia's roast chicken.
We did the butter chicken.
We did Ranveer Brar's butter chicken, something a little out of left field. I don't know if we're going to make a butter chicken.
Though.
That was a great video. I had a blast doing that video. Sam the Cooking Guy's lemon chicken. Remember?
Yes, I liked him.
Yeah, you liked him too. And we're gonna go back to someone that you and I both love dearly.
It's a Guga! It's a Guga!
It's a Guga! Yeah. Are you ready, buddy?
Okay, good.
Right.
Chicken breast. It is loved by many and despised by
but
most.
right there,
On
it's...
today's video, I'm going to be doing something insane with...
Okay, poor Guga.
Okay. But look what he's doing with this chicken breast right now. Strips of A5 Wagyu.
Okay.
And the first thing we got to do is to season it. So I went ahead and did so
That'll
with a
help.
load of Guga's rub.
Yeah.
As you can see,
I mean,
once
Frenchy, tell us about chicken breasts.
Chicken breast is not chicken. That's plain Jane.
Yeah.
That's like if you are the type of person, I want chicken breast. Like, no.
Yeah, there's not much flavor there.
Yeah, you don't know chicken.
Yeah.
You know?
It's in the leg. It's the wings.
It's in the leg. It's the fat. It's the bone.
It's the thigh. It's that connective tissue.
Yeah. It's all that stuff that, I don't want that in my mouth. Oh.
Hey, Frenchie, you know what's even more delicious than leg and thigh? It's something not enough people know about.
What?
Raid Shadow Legends, baby! Now available on PC in addition to iOS and Android. Raid Shadow Legends, the sponsor of today's video, is celebrating the arrival of spring in Terraria with a special spring hunt minigame where users can win gaming consoles and Amazon gift cards. Players will need to find hidden items around the Mistwood. They simply download Raid using my link, head to springhunt.polarium.com, enter your Raid ID, and start searching for missing items. Once you get that done, you have a chance to win real-life gaming prizes like the gaming console or Amazon gift cards with a total value of $10,000, but also in-game loot like legendary champions or skill tomes. It's the first time Raid is giving away such cool real live prizes. Raid Shadow Legends knows the heart of any game is its players, and Raid is celebrating exactly that with a special event called Community Weeks. And trust me, you're gonna want to be involved. Everyone can get their hands on a free legendary champion, Chronicler Adeline. She's a top tier support who can put an enemy to sleep without hitting them, even if an enemy has block debuffs. Plus, she can heal and restore destroyed max HP, perfect for taking on Sand Devil. To get Adeline, just log in for 7 days between April 11th and July 18th. That's not all though. There's 14 days of rewards in total, including a perfect soul for Adeline. So what are you waiting for? Download Raid Shadow Legends now, but make sure you use my QR code or my link in the description below to get insane bonuses. You'll immediately get a huge starter pack with epic champion Tyrell from the High Elves faction. And you'll get another starter pack after reaching level 25 that includes Epic Rector Drath. Don't forget, all these epic champions are only available via my QR code or link in the description below. So even if you go to the App Store and download it, you won't be able to take advantage of these awesome packages that Raid gave to me. So after you've downloaded the game using my links, you can also use promo code SPRINGHUNT24 to get silver and a lot more. Come find me under the name Chef Tsao and join my clan Fat Heads of SYWGF, and we'll be legends together. So just hit the link in the description and I'll see you on the battlefield. You know what's even less flavorful than breasts?
What?
Chicken tenders.
Ugh.
The chicken tender, the part underneath the breast. That's even less,
Yeah, people don't realize that chicken tenders are like,
boring as. Well, I'm not talking about like fried chicken tenders. I'm talking about the actual piece. Yeah, it's just
useless.
boring. Yeah, it's useless.
Yeah, can you think of another recipe besides fried chicken tenders?
Yeah, true. For me, the only way the breast really works is if it's cooked with something that has a lot of sauce, like a mole or your coq au vin, right? There's something to accompany it.
I wouldn't mind using it as, like you said, you were grinding it like a quenelle and season well, like you're making meatballs, but like a delicate, very light.
What I don't mind is if the breast is brined and then like deep fried. Not bad. Still, I would still prefer the leg.
Definitely.
Now, since I have
Guga's
three of them,
rub.
this is how this experiment is going to go down. The very first one will be a control, but the second one, let me explain. This is a Japanese Wagyu A5 Kobe beef straight from Japan.
What happened?
Yeah. Let's spend like $1 million on this chicken breast.
And we're going to be using it to make the best chicken breast of my life. At least that's my hope. Because the next thing to do is to go ahead and start carving it. So I went ahead and started to remove the eye, which is the bottom part here. Because the next thing to do is
give
to
me
go
that.
ahead and
What you cut off?
The deckle.
Give me that part.
Yeah, that's the best fucking part.
Yes, give me that deckle.
And as I'm doing so, you can really
just realized,
appreciate the
give me that
marbling
deckle
of the
sounds like,
steak.
give me that
As you can
dick.
see, once I was done, I got
In
some
that case, then give me that dick.
Give me that
Putting them
dick.
evenly here is the key. It's gonna make wrapping the chicken easy. Talking about that, I laid the chicken right on top and used the parchment paper to help me out. As once I was done, take a look. The world's first Japanese Wagyu A5 steak wrapped chicken. And I'm really hoping that it's gonna taste
That is very
fantastic.
pretty.
As you can see, every single edge of it was perfectly wrapped. The only thing needed now is to go ahead and add some seasoning.
It looks like some f***ed up armadillo or something.
Right? I was thinking,
How's he gonna cook this?
I don't know, because you can't move it around.
Yeah.
You
Is
have
he
to
gonna
be very
smoke it?
I would put it hottest temp you can get into the barbecue.
How are you gonna get this chicken cooked?
Air fryer.
Air fryer? I think he should smoke
Convection
it.
oven.
So I went ahead and added only salt. Once that was done, it was now ready. But remember, we have 2 other chicken breasts. And for the second one, I'm going to be doing the same exact thing, but I'll be using bacon. It has a similar amount of fat as the steak. So my hopes is that this is going to turn out real good. The process is exactly the same. The only thing I did was to make sure that I wrap it nice and tightly on the chicken breast. Because once I was done, take a look.
So pretty.
Now that is a good looking chicken breast. And the very last one we're going to be using as the control. Because once I was done, here's the bacon wrapped chicken breast, followed by the Japanese Wagyu A5 one, and of course the control. This is not something you see every day. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm hoping that it's going to taste really good. To cook them, inside of the Red Tech smoker they go at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And as that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish.
Yes, Guga.
Is that the deckle that he cut off?
I think so.
Right?
Let's look at this. It looks like potatoes, perhaps that A5 deckle.
Yes.
Looks like parsley. No, it looks like cilantro to me.
Push play and we'll find out.
And this one might be the best one of the whole year. And the best part is that to make it, it is
Oh, that looks like
ridiculously easy.
malatang, which is, that spicy Chinese sauce that you can cook beef in it, pork in it, fish in it, but it's so
You could
good.
cook anything in it and it'll be good.
It'll be delicious.
And everyone can do it at home. The first thing to do
Potato dumplings.
to cook them, I'm going to be using this container right here. It is microwave safe, and for the potatoes, microwave is fantastic.
It is
After that,
actually.
once
Yeah.
everything went in.
100%.
Inside of my microwave, it goes for 8 minutes.
Yeah, at Guga's place though, it is ridiculously high up.
I don't know
though.
why.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, when my mom would want to make baked potatoes, she just wrapped it in saran wrap. And
Now
put
they
in-
sell them at the supermarket, microwave ready. They sell them for that purpose.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Once the time was up, I took out the lid.
Pay
and
for the lazy.
perfectly
Yeah.
cooked potatoes. As now I gotta go ahead and smash the whole thing up. Once that was done, I added some cornstarch and mixed the whole thing. Because now all we gotta do is to make some balls. Make them as
I
big
wonder
as
if he
you
salted
like.
that,
For
though.
me, 1.5 inches thick is
Yes,
good.
he did.
Just like this.
Google, of course, will have seasoned his food. How
Never,
dare you?
never doubt the Guga.
Never doubt the Guga. I will report back to Guga and say, I wonder if he seasoned it. Son of a bitch. I'm going to rat you out, motherfucker.
As you can see, they almost look like mozzarella balls now. Because the next step, we gotta cook them. And for that, into boiling water they go. As soon as they start floating, they're fully cooked.
Cornstarch is activated by boiling.
And is this nudie?
I'm sorry?
Is that nudie?
Nudie?
Yeah, like Italian potato dumpling.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe.
I think so.
It's like a kind of like a gnocchi. Yeah, like a gnocchi.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I went ahead and strained them from the water and throw them in a cold water bath. Because now I gotta prepare this chili crisp.
Yeah.
And this one is really delicious and not that spicy. And here's how to make it. Into a bowl I threw in some garlic, followed by green onions, sesame seeds, gochujang, which is Korean chili flakes, brown sugar, dark soy sauce, black vinegar, and oyster sauce. Then I heated avocado oil to 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay,
and
now I'm okay
pour
with the
over
sesame
whole
seeds.
Thing. Now this is how
Is
easy
avocado
it is to
oil
make
really
this chili
that
crisp.
good?
I like avocado oil.
Yeah?
It's pretty neutral.
It's neutral.
It's neutral. Very neutral. And has a high smoke point.
It has a high smoke point. I would not have thought that.
I would not have thought that either until I started.
I would
working
have.
with
I'm thinking because I'm in the olive oil world.
it. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So olive oil has a higher smoke point than extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is the first pressing. That's where you get all the spice, the flavor, right? Just olive oil is the second pressing, and that is the stuff that's not as green in color, doesn't have as much intense flavor, but has a higher smoke point. I love that he made a chili crisp with Korean gochugaru because yes, it is going to be less spicy, and I think this would be a great condiment for the mass, for the masses.
Get to the potatoes.
The next thing to do is to start plating. So I immediately transfer all
Where's
of the
the
balls to a
MSG?
plate and dunked all of the chili crisp I had on top. I added some cilantro and take a look.
Yeah, it was
now
cilantro.
this is delicious just like this. But then I remembered one thing. I still have that.
Yes!
So I went ahead and seasoned it up with salt, followed by fresh ground black pepper. And once that was done, into the smoker it goes to cook. And in no time at all, it was ready. So I diced it up really small and added to our wonderful side dish.
Yeah.
The more, the
Yeah.
better. To finish it up, I added some parsley and my side dish was done. Now this will please everyone. Don't believe me? You just wait and see, friends. Because even though this looks delicious, by this time my chickens were ready. And take a look at what I was left with. Perfectly cooked chicken, each one looking better
smoking
than
was the
other.
way to go.
Take a look at this Japanese Wagyu
Dude.
A5 chicken breast. I never thought I would say that in a sentence. What about the bacon one? It looks just as good.
It looks
The next thing to
gorgeous.
do was to go ahead and slice it and see which one was gonna be better. So I went ahead and started with the Japanese Wagyu A5. And as soon as I did, oh boy, the world's first Wagyu wrapped chicken breast. What about the bacon wrapped one? Is that one gonna be even better? Well, I have no idea.
The flavor's gonna be there. It doesn't look as good as, unfortunately, but it's
I think if he listen visually, there's the only thing is the visual.
Yeah, we
If
only
he-
have that.
If he trimmed that bacon and kind of perfectly wrapped it the same way he did the Wagyu wrapped one,
it wouldn't have come apart.
yeah, I agree with that. Oh, there's our
Beautiful
boys.
chicken today, gentlemen.
You know, I would usually disagree with you, but these look pretty damn good.
This look amazing. Wait until you find out what this one here actually is.
Even that chicken all the way over there looks really nice, and these look crazy.
They look amazing, everybody. I'm so excited. I don't get excited very often, bro. Wow! Yes, it is chicken breast, but I want to know your opinion. Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Plain.
Oh,
Wow.
this one is good already.
Was
But
that
that's
Guga's rub?
just don't overcook your chicken. Again, we went through this a million times.
Yeah.
Chicken tastes good. It's just seasoning.
People tend to
overcook it.
overcook it to death. If you take a piece of chicken breast, cook it to exactly 165, not even slightly under and let it carry over cook. You cook it to exactly 165 and cut into it at that moment. The flesh will be slightly pink, but it freaks the f out of people. And because of salmonella, they're just like, basically tell you, cook it to absolute death. Even in the Adam Ragusa video, when he was cutting into his chicken, by the bone, there was a little bit of pink. That is normal. That is okay. You don't want to have Jack Ferrari red in your chicken, okay?
That is a very flavorful seasoning that elevates that chicken to a level that it's never been before.
I agree.
Because chicken sucks, I'm sorry to say it. But that is very flavorful, such a different flavor profile. It's a little sweet, a little smoky, a little savory. Plus, you have the juice that comes out of chicken. That's fantastic.
Dude, we need to get that seasoning.
I hate to sound like an ad, but you guys gotta try it because it's actually so good.
Believe it or not, that's just the control, gentlemen. So this one right here is wrapped in bacon, as you
How's
can
that
see.
not gonna
And
be
this one
delicious?
is wrapped in Japanese Wagyu A5. I cannot wait to try that
Dude,
one.
my mouth is watering.
I know, right?
My mouth is watering.
And on
Mine
top
is
of that,
watering
it's
too.
also smoked.
That has to be good.
Let's go. Dig in, please. Dig in. Enough talking. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh my God, that's so much better.
I really like the bacon wrapped around the chicken because that bacon adds a nice flavor and a little bit of smokiness, but I think I like the control chicken more. I love the Guga's rub and that little sweetness that you get from it. It's different.
I don't know what's going on with Leo. His description is off today, boys.
Yeah.
This is way better with the bacon.
I am hungry. We're on the same team here.
Yes,
Okay,
especially
are you-
the amount of neutral meat with that bacon.
Right. It's a
the
perfect vessel. For
Exactly.
The bacon. Yeah.
Take a look at this side dish.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my
all about the
God.
side dish.
Boy, by the way, those little pieces of beef that you see there, it is Japanese Wagyu A5 as well.
You spoiling us today, huh?
Today's a good day.
This dish looks like the definition of food porn.
It doesn't get more sexy than that, everybody. Now, obviously, if you don't want to make it with a Japanese Wagyu A5, you can make it with any steak you have available.
Oh God,
Cheers,
I would,
everybody.
I would love a plate of those.
Oh,
My God. It is so creamy with the steak. It's so savory. What?
I was expecting the ball to be crunchy. Not at all. It's almost like a mashed potato ball. Plus the oil coats it wonderfully and absorbs all that delicious flavor. You get a little bit of beefiness from the ribeye cap. It all comes together in a most harmonious, delicious, fantastic. Give me more words because I need to say more stuff about this side dish. It's so good.
I'm gonna say this right now, everybody, and I don't say this very lightly. This is the best dish of the year.
Hands down.
Number one, it's rare for me to agree with you, especially when it comes to the side dishes. That is so damn good. Like,
So he likes potatoes, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But is that a...
It's not a vegetable.
No, it's not a vegetable. He did eat the cilantro on it,
Right?
I guess,
We've had some great side dishes this year, but no question, this is the best one.
I'm glad we
unanimous.
all agree. It is
it's
unanimous.
unanimous.
However, we're not done yet, gentlemen. We still have the star.
But wait, there's more.
Go in. Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Oh my God.
What?
You got Guga's rub on that too?
Yes, I do.
I'm not Guy Fieri, but I am in Flavor Town right now.
That's 100%.
This is so fantastic. The Wagyu fat oozed out of the Wagyu
Look at
and
that.
it completely
Look at how
coated
perfect.
the chicken and
And
absorbed it.
It definitely did.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not talking like this because I'm overthinking,
Right.
and I'm like, okay, how can I steal this and do something with this? I can. There's something to do there.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, it doesn't make you feel good inside.
No, it makes me fucking hungry now.
Yeah, I am.
So it's rainy, it's depressing,
Yeah.
and now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah. Maybe we will have a beer. Before we close out this episode, I do want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your support. And remember, for the rest of you, by becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes, uncensored extended versions of certain episodes, and most importantly, patron exclusive content. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did make you. Remember, don't be afraid to fail, because it can only make you stronger. With that said, I'm Chef Briantsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchy.
And we'll see you really soon. Bye.
Find a silence